You know those hooks that you buy for clothes and they seem so convenient, but you never use them? You can use them for iPads. This is, I would do this. Now you have a little mini TV wherever you want it. You could probably use it for your phone too, so you can be lazy like me and just, you know, lie beside your bed and watch and you don't have to hold it. This is brilliant. I like this. I'm gonna use this. You wanna cook 2 pizzas at once? This is how you get both of them on the tray to fit. You cut them in half and you put them opposite from each other. Brilliant. This is how Oreos must be eaten. Hold Oreos with a fork so your fingers don't get messy when you dunk them. I personally don't dunk Oreos in milk. So this is not for me, but for any of you guys who love dunking, here you go. This one's for you. Here's a simple way to avoid juice on the cheeks. You just cut off the corners. That always happens to me whenever I'm eating watermelon. It's like, there's watermelon here, there's watermelon here. My face is always sticky, and now it doesn't have to be. Popsicle has a secret too. You just put a cupcake thing on it, and it catches all the things from dripping. Honestly, I eat popsicles way too fast. I don't have to deal with the dripping that much, and I would never have access to a cupcake thing because I don't bake. But if this is your problem, this one's for you. For tomato sauce lovers, open one side of the can, and then you flip the can over and you open the other. Now, I'm here thinking like you're gonna make a huge mess, but they said in brackets, literally, don't worry, it doesn't make a mess. I guess we'll trust them for now. So then you push the tomato sauce through the can like a push pop, and then you don't waste any tomato sauce, it just comes out. Brilliant. Or scary. To remove the stem from strawberries, use a straw. I've seen this one before, never tried it. Let me know if you guys have tried it. I just eat around the strawberry stem, and I'm just like, because it's a little easier for me. The perfect smartphone holder. But who the hell has cassettes anymore? Like, do these even exist? Do any of you guys own these? I haven't seen these in so long, since I was younger. Pineapple juice is 5 times more effective than cough syrup. It also prevents colds and the flu. No way. And so much more delicious. Cough syrup tastes like shit. This is way, 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 way better. I love pineapple juice. But did you guys know that sometimes most pineapple juices are flavored apple juice? So you gotta be careful for that. Take the annoying sliver of soap from an almost used up bar and stick it to a new bar. This is brilliant. That little sliver is so annoying. If you guys know what I mean, super annoying. It's just like, you're like, it's slippery everywhere. Put a blue ink cartridge in a red pen because no one steals a red pen. This is like for the extra paranoid. You know what, guys? If you've lived life, then you just need to accept your pens will always be stolen, and you will always steal other people's pens. It's just the circle of life, the circle of pens. They just get exchanged in life. Take a peek at people's feet when they're talking to you. If their feet are pointed away from you, the person you're talking to wants the conversation to end. Rude. I guess this is reading body language, damn. But then, like, what if like they're facing away, but really they still want to talk to you, and now you're like super paranoid about them not talking to you. Keep a card like this in your wallet, ideally in a highly visible place. It could save your life one day. With your blood type, your allergies, emergency contact. That's really smart, because if something happens to you, especially if you have like some rare allergy, this is brilliant. How to remove permanent marker from everything. I need this in my life because I get permanent marker everywhere. I don't know why. I just like, whenever I use permanent marker, I'm like, oh, everything is covered. Clothes, hand sanitizer. Walls, use toothpaste or hairspray. What? Hairspray? I never knew that could remove things. Wood, use rubbing alcohol. Carpet, use white vinegar. Furniture, use milk. Milk? Imagine just rubbing milk on something. Whiteboard, use dry erase marker or pencil rubber eraser. And ceramic or glass, use 1 part toothpaste and 1 part baking soda. Interesting. How to find a hole in your tire. So you rub dish soap all over the tire and bubbles will form where the hole is. So you can find out where the leak is. That's incredible. Oh my God, my life is complete. My life is complete, guys. Almost finished your jar of Nutella. You know how you finish it? You end it with ice cream. I need this in my life right now. Need to clean your microwave. Fill a bowl with water and microwave it for 2 to 3 minutes. The steam will loosen dried food. But why is there a picture of a duck? Like, what does this duck have anything to do with cleaning your microwave? Right, guys? I'm like, what? Okay, I've done this before, guys. To clean a blender, you just put soap and water in there and you blend the soap and water and it's clean. I just like came up with it one day. I was like, you know what? I don't want to wash this blender. I got an idea. For constant headaches, grape juice can be used to relieve severe migraines. I'm gonna tell this to Jordy because he always gets migraines. I'm gonna go tell him right now. I've been making sandwiches wrong my whole life. This is how you get everything everywhere. This works for cheese or for meat or whatever slices. Now all the corners are all happy. Everything's happy, everything's covered. Here, it's like too much in the middle, too little on the outside. This one's just perfect. Do I believe this one? I feel like this can this actually work? Use transparent/glossy tape over a smartphone camera lens to help fix focusing/blurry/lens flare issues. What? I feel like this would just make it blurrier. I need to try this in my life. Hiding your emergency money, helpful on vacation, because no one will steal your chapstick. Crazy idea. And then it's like easy to put anywhere. But now if you lose your chapstick, and now you're panicking, you're like, I lost my chapstick, everyone's like, why do you care about chapstick? You're like, I had $1,000 in there. Oh, to get the little shells out of the egg, you just make your fingers wet and it makes it easier to grab them. It's still kind of gross to touch the stickiness of the egg. I'm just like, finally someone invented a solution to this. So if you guys are like me, you always lose the end of the tape. But if you just put a safety pin there, you don't have that problem. I usually sometimes just like fold it over, but then that's always annoying. I feel like this is just easier. Or is this the same amount of effort? It's probably the same amount of effort, but I like this better. For taco lovers, that's me. For crunchy taco shells, turn your muffin pans upside down and you put the little tortillas here. I want to do this right now. Bye-bye. No, I'm kidding. Use Velcro strips to prevent kids/pets and myself from constantly moving the rugs. This is so smart. How many times have you guys almost wiped out on a rug? Hello? So this is amazing. Turn an old bottle into a simple little cord holder. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Look, guys. This is so smart. Sometimes like you don't have anywhere like close to a plug to like put your phone. And you don't want to leave on the floor because then people can step on it. Now it has like a little holder. You can just plug it in. Brilliant. I need this in my life. Every time I carry grocery bags, it hurts your hands so much. So now you just put something round through it. I'm gonna use this. Putting dry tea bags in smelly shoes and gym bags will absorb bad odors. I didn't know that. This is also handy, guys. Use a hair clip to organize long wires. I'm never gonna do this. My wires will forever be messy. I just can't keep track of them. There's too many. And they're too tangled. It's too far gone, guys. Tie a small piece of bright colored fabric to your luggage. Saves a lot of time to check if it's your bag or not. This is smart. I've always thought of doing it and I've never done it, but it's all the bags look the same. I mean, I do have a pretty colorful bag. For the most part, all of them look the same. And you're like, which one's mine? This will make sure you always know which one's your bag. Cut open toilet paper rolls and use as a cuff to save your wrapping paper and keep it from unrolling. Brilliant. Wrapping paper makes such a mess. This is amazing. Do something unusual before locking the door before a long trip, etc. to remember that you've definitely done it. This is smart because you know how many times I'm like, did I lock the door? Did I lock the door? But now you don't have to come back and check because you're like, oh yeah, I locked the door and then I did a backflip, so I remember I locked the door. But it has to be different every time, that way you don't confuse it with the time before. So you might have to do a backflip one time, the time after that you might have to, I don't know, spit. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind. Don't spit, that's gross. Put a stocking over the end of a vacuum to find tiny items like earrings. This is so smart because if you didn't put the sock there, it would get sucked up all the way. But this way you can find little things that you've lost under your bed and under your dressers. Things that you probably don't even know are there anymore. Power scrub, like a boss. Scrubbing's a lot easier like this, I bet. This is so smart. If I cleaned, I would use this. Here's how to put 2 bowls in a microwave. This is terrifying. I feel like they're gonna break. If you guys are brave, you should do this one. I'm not brave, sorry. If you accidentally close a tab, Control-Shift-T reopens it. Why are they using ducks again? What does this have to do with anything? The right way to eat a cupcake. Okay, so you unwrap it, you cut it in half, you stick the bottom on top, and you eat it like a sandwich. This is so smart because then you get the icing distributed evenly. Because the cupcake, all the fun is at the top. And then you get to the bottom and it's not as fun. But this way, you enjoy the whole thing. I like it. I'm doing this. Don't boil the eggs, bake them. You can boil up to 4 dozen eggs for 30 minutes. Why would you ever need that many eggs though? This is like good if like you're having a party and everybody wants to have boiled eggs, which usually I don't serve boiled eggs at parties. But anyways, this is for you. You. Save space! Again, these hooks are back to the rescue, guys. You can use them for this. This is so smart because I never know where to put the lids. They always do take up a lot of space, for real. But now they don't have to. The right way to make cookies in the summer. Is this just a joke or are they being for real? Like on the bright side, your whole car would smell delicious. The easiest way to create an ice cream sandwich. Guys, this is brilliant. You just cut the actual tub. You can make so many. I've seen this before. If you want to make something cold in the fridge, you wrap it in like a wet paper towel, whether it's like a can or a bottle, and then you put it in there and it'll cool down really fast. Use a sticky note to clean your keyboard. This is so smart. I always get crumbs on my keyboard. Now I can finally clean them. I'm always like turning upside down, banging it. And then I'm like, why do none of my keyboards work? Rub a walnut into wooden furniture, hide scratches. What? How does this even work? Some of these I'm like, who even discovered this? Did somebody just like fall and like rubbed a walnut and things? It's like, like who was the first person to do this? And what were they on? Zippers always fine, no problem. You just put one of these rings on it and put it up against the button and it problem solved. Use dental floss to perfectly cut cakes. Breathing it. This is so, look how perfect it is. I could never cut like that with a knife. It would be so messy. See, look at him doing it again. It's perfect. Cook your fried eggs inside an onion ring. It's the perfect circular egg. Look how perfect it is. What?